Hi everyone, I am live. Okay, so today I'm going to come to you guys not with a Q&A, but with something that's on my heart, and I'm not really scripting this. I've been doing a little bit more of like writing notes and whatnot to get myself going on these videos, but I got something on my heart. I'm going to share it. I'm going to let it out. I'm going to get it out of my system and out of my spirit. And this is just a public service announcement. I am no expert. I am no guru, whatever the case may be, whatever you want to call me. What I am is an opinionated human, and I think we've got a problem in our world, and I think we need to address it. I'm having a very big problem lately with so many people feeling like whatever their opinion is about what people should and shouldn't be doing is all people are posting about. I choose to post things that are uplifting, that are positive, that are encouraging, that are motivating, that motivate me, that I enjoy, that make me laugh, that make me smile, that make me feel good. It's usually with an undertone of feel good, learning and growing and being a better human. That is the focus of the stuff that I post. But I find myself continually having to unfollow people because of what they're posting is all about how other people should act, think, believe, follow, and I'm talking about everything, guys. I'm talking about this decision that came through today in Alabama about abortions, about our government feels like they should tell this group of women, like this is okay to tell these women what they should and should not be allowed to do with their body, taking us back years and years and years and years back. If I'm not mistaken, it was the 70s when we already beat this fight in allowing women to have rights over their own bodies. And again, here's the thing, guys. It doesn't matter if you believe in abortion, if you agree with abortion, if you disagree with abortion. That's not what this is about. This is about if we are going to stand here and say we live in a free country that separates religion from politics, then we can no longer operate from a mixed belief that the laws that can be passed are based on your God belief. I'm not saying throw caution to the wind. I'm not saying be unrealistic. However, for there to be a law that says if you have an abortion, even if you were raped or incestual raped, that you and the doctor would go to jail, I think we need to look at that. For there to be people who are posting all over social media, guys, it's out there. There's a group of people that are posting about how you cannot be Christian and gay. That's odd because I am a gay Christian. So do I not exist? And again, this is not about what you believe. This is not about what you think is right. This is about why am I running into things on a feed that say, you can't be what I am. I cannot be gay and I cannot be a Christian. Those two things can't go together, but I am gay and I am a Christian and I do believe in God. And here's the problem. If somebody like me that's so opinionated and strong-minded and excited and passionate went and started having to question themselves, what is going to happen when somebody who is younger and more fragile and scared runs into these things? Again, here's the thing. People are going to say, well, their mission is to bring you to God. Why don't you just share God's message then? Why don't you just share the good news? Why don't you just share the love that God has to give people and show people love and grace and admiration and be there for people? Why don't you lift people up? And here's the other thing. If the purpose of these things is just because they're just so passionate about it that they can't help but share it, then why are they selling merchandise? Because if you got me there, if you really are that passionate that you gotta let it out. You gotta let people know that you can't be gay and Christian. Why are you now selling t-shirts? Passionate or you want a buck? Passionate or you're trying to make money? Give me a break. So my point of this message is not to go after one targeted group because we could do this all day. The point of this message is that I believe we all need to hit the reset button and remember that we are not the expert and we should not be telling other people how to feel, think, and act. What we should be putting out there is positivity, uplifting, reach for your dreams, make the world a better place, help out each other, be there for each other, love one another. How about we start there? How about we start giving people that kind of emotion and that kind of behavior? What would happen if instead of judging your neighbor, you were actually just there for your neighbor? What about instead of talking about somebody, you talked to them and said, could you listen to them? Could you be there for them? What if we started there? I think we have a hole in our heart of our world right now. There is a hole and the world is weeping. And people are looking at the tears and saying, I wonder what they're crying about. Let's talk about it over coffee. Let's have some tea and spill it and talk about people. It's got to stop, guys. It has to stop. It's not funny. It's not entertainment. And it shouldn't be making people money. You know how many times this week somebody talked to me about the James Charles and Tati situation? I don't even have the words. But the fact that the world around me was concerned and wanting to talk about a makeup artist who endorsed a Kardashian product or Jenner product, and then Tati, who's the girl that uplifted him, felt really bad about it, and then she went off. And then now he's losing followers and she's gaining followers, and then apparently he said some things that were inappropriate, and I'm like, you want to know why this world's not getting better? Because that's what matters to people. The fact that we have people watching how many followers he's lost, and that is a news article on CNN, that is the reason our world is where it's at. So, I'm going to cut this short, and I'm going to cut this off now, because I could ramble on this for hours. I do what I do. It's an outlet for me. I do it as a passion project. I post things on here because I want to inspire the world around me. I believe in the commentary or the quote that says, be the change you want to see in the world. So I am on a journey and I'm trying to be a better human. And so when I share those things, I hope it impacts somebody. This week, somebody asked me, how do you deal with anxiety? I'm going to tell you very honestly, I don't have an answer for you. I've been fighting my own battle with anxiety about a lot of different things going on and a lot of unrest. Here is what I'm going to tell you. Talk to somebody if you need to talk to somebody. Surround yourself with people who love you for you, not that want to change you, but that love you and accept you. Plug into God. He is the source, and without him, you will feel more lost. I had to find my way back this week to my Bible, and I'll be back this week in church. Lastly, I will tell you this. Silence the noise. We're so plugged in. We have our phone and then the watch buzzes and then it's a Twitter or an Instagram or a Facebook and she went where and she didn't tell me and she had surgery and did you see her and did you hear what this celebrity did and James Charles and the music event and the drama and the Kardashian and who was wearing what and who said who to who. Silence the noise. Silence the noise. You want to have less anxiety? Anxiety has a lot to do with unrest, nervousness, this unsettled business. How do you think you calm all of that in the midst of chaos? We're in the middle of a tornado constantly, and we're like, why is there so much anxiety going on in our world? So join me in silencing some of the noise. I have a pile. When I say a pile, I mean a pile of books that I have ordered over the last 2 years that I have not completed reading, not one of them. Not one. And I yesterday was like, I'm going to stop saying I don't have time. And when I get home, I'm just going to read. And I got home and I had my dinner and then I laid in bed and I opened the book and I read. And it was miraculous. I had time. There's time. So you want to silence the noise. Plug in. Surround yourself with love. Lift yourself up. Remember your source. Remember who created you. Remember what you're made of. Remember you are loved. Remember what that Hillsong United song says that I posted earlier this week. As you find me, it's about God loving you as he finds you. He's not saying change and then I will love you. Be better and then we'll talk. He's saying I love you here and now. And that needs to give you peace. Love you guys.